Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Back in the tiny house. 18.1 Celsius, 53% humidity at about 10 o'clock. And 62 Fahrenheit for our American viewers. I prefer Fahrenheit though, by the way. So, there you go. So as you can see, I did some changing around here, guys. I moved the entertainment stand in front of the fireplace because it's basically done for the season. I moved the entertainment stand over. 360s in, boxy box. I brought a hard drive so I can watch YouTube videos without internet. I have the TV hooked into the blue power pack, and everything else, which is the elliptical, boxy box, and hard drive, is running off of the orange older unit. And then I changed the, I brought this guy in off of the line I run because it was just kind of goofy over there. I didn't like it. Solar update for you guys. Everything is in float until I start using the elliptical and all the power, but we'll check that even before I go to town. First things first, I want to try out my free item I got ordered from Wish that came in late. There's a little blue light bulb in there I can see. Oops, you might not be able to see. But I'm going to plug this in. It's 12 volt. I'll plug it in on the older battery, 12 volt side. And this should come on right away because it's directly to the battery. And we'll see actually what it does. Well, I don't like that fit. Okay, it's on. I guess it is some type of filter. Maybe some kind of electronic filter. Ionizer, it says. So, we'll see if that did anything to... No, it didn't do anything up there. Okay, so next step. I'm going to turn the power on to each inverter. That's just the elliptical. It does that annoying beeping noise when it first starts up. Okay, and then I have to power up the boxy box, which I just did. I need to turn the TV on, but I need to actually flip the switch on here first in order to do that, and then turn the power on, and then we can check exactly what how much power this thing's gonna draw between the two while I'm using the elliptical at the same time. Though the only thing I'll be using today on that is the fan, and I have the kitchen window open. And I haven't bothered doing the rest of the survival blankets yet, guys, because I just got bored of doing that. I'll get to it. I got all summer to get the rest done. I'm not gonna leave it till late. So okay, power's on as far as I know. Whoops, I think I just shut it off. Well, let me sit you down here, or up here I should say. Let's see if we can get some TV going. Okay, red light. Then I gotta switch inputs over to boxy box, HDMI. And then we'll run the Okay, so I don't have the aerial hooked up. It's just off of HDMI. Okay, so now what I want to do is go to Files, YouTube, and I basically grab all the YouTube videos that I like, and I just go through and I play them and watch those. So I have a ton to watch. So that's good. Now let's go check. Here, let me put one on mute. I'll put the TV on mute and I'll select one, and that will play the file from the hard drive. There we go. And then we will check to see how the off-grid solar is running. So the TV, 13.8 volts, I dropped the battery to. That's the only thing on it. Oh, other than the Dyson and the light on the extension cord. And the other one, it's not even doing a dent. Tiny dent in the TV, but that's it. So pretty happy. Shut the light off. Good to go. So yeah, that video's playing in the back. And then I'm gonna jump on the elliptical and watch and enjoy. Change into my shorts, because it is very nice out, and go from there. So yeah, that's a little update for you guys. I'll get to the survival blankets and stuff like that in a bit, but you know, I'm taking a break. I got to get back on the elliptical, much needed, and then continue on. So we'll see you on the next one here, guys. Alright guys, I just did my workout here. It was good. It's been a while since I got back into it, which kind of sucked, but this felt real good. It warmed up in here, 19.1 Celsius, so about 1 degree it went up. 64 Fahrenheit on the thing there. Yeah, no issues whatsoever with the TV. It's still going over there. I had some cloud cover go over it. It dropped as low as 13 volts. But it's, as you can see, they're both in float again, even with everything running. So pretty impressive. I'm not sure. It said on the package about this filter that as long as the light's on, you know there's power to it. So I'm guessing that's okay. I'm gonna leave that hooked up, running permanently in the tiny house now. So that, along with my plants, should start getting the air quality nice in here. Not that I think it's too bad, since the off-gassing has stopped over the years, or slowed anyway. I think I'm gonna leave the window shut, just because I want to let the filtering happen and do its thing. So that's kind of nice. I'm able to do that. What I might do is watch maybe one more video and then call it quits for today. And then the big job, guys, I got to remove all this stuff off the kitchen counter. Everything underneath has to go. I have to go underneath of this thing with my drill and pull the kitchen counter off the wall. Now it's going to be trouble because I did silicone the backboard here, so I'll have to take a knife to that. And then once that's moved, I need to find a place to move it to, possibly the new actually I probably will just move it out to here when that time comes, because yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. And then once I get this, one sheet should do probably this whole area into there, stop about there, and we'll see what happens. Now the other thing I gotta worry about is, I believe, yeah, my plumbing is tight to the wall where there's screws in. So I gotta figure out if I have to remove my plumbing in order to, yeah, it starts about there under the mirror. I may have to remove the plumbing I did put in a removable fitting, a coupler or coupling right there, and then that would give me access to basically all the walls up to here where the aqua cube is, which is good. I can get all that done. And then this guy does not have a coupling on this side, so I may just leave this area, because I did leave, like, it stops here on this side of the tiny house, and then I may be able to do something, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, everything's running smooth, guys. I'm pretty happy. And that's just the fan of this machine blowing still up there. And let's see, what else can I show you? Yeah, that mat, it's weird how I didn't even plan this, guys. That mat fits perfectly where I placed the new wall. So it kind of, I'm going to leave that. I won't have to cut it or anything. The hula girl's dancing away. And then I like my new mounted light here. That solar light. And I kind of clean the wires up a little bit. Aquaponics is going to be in this area. So at least that's near the bedroom area. Any fresh air should be given that way. And then when the pump comes on and the bubbling is on during the day, well, 24/7, it's kind of a nice sound, kind of like a waterfall sound or water running stream sound, which is nice and relaxing. So that might be okay for sleeping. As a sleep aid, it'll knock you right out, nice and calm, comfortable. And then, yeah, everything else is just piled in here. But I'm glad I decided to make it a lot bigger. It makes my living space, oh. Hey, what happened? The tape fell off. At the top. That's no good. Oh. That's really not good. See how it came off there? Let's see if I can zoom in. The aluminum tape did not hold. Wow, that's that's a first. That stuff normally sticks to everything. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. But yeah, that kind of sucks, so I'll have to repair that. But yeah, I like how I left the, I have the little extra covering up where the ugly foam was showing. And that's all stapled in place. It kind of looks nicer than that foam crap that I'll see here. But once I do this area, that will all be filled in, and it won't make the frame look as crappy as it does. So, yeah. Oh, the screensaver came on the boxy box. There it is. Since I wasn't doing anything. But, yeah, I'm just having a nice cool down, walking, talking with you. I was sweating, man. Whew. Yeah, I think I really got to get those fans installed, guys, on the ceiling as quickly as possible to draw as hot air rises, even if I'm not running a fireplace. I need to run some of that stuff so it is just dumping the hot air when I'm not here 24/7 out. I'm going to use these. I gotta test these things first. Hopefully my stuff from Wish shows up soon. I bought some fuses, inline fuses for these things, these 12 volt fans, and hopefully that'll get everything going pretty nicely. So let me shut the fan off. So yeah, that's a good workout for me for today. I don't want to overdo it since I'm getting back into it. If you start overdoing stuff like right away, that's when you get heart attacks and you stress out too quick. So I'm not even going to go there. But I had a good workout, and I have my Tang here. It's a mixture of Tang and like some super supplement called Tangy Tangerine 2.0. And I also put in that green supplement that I have in the off-grid tiny fridge that actually has bee pollen in it for allergy season, which is now upon us. I did take 2 allergy pills. Well, I took one yesterday after I did a ton of yard work back at the house, and then I took one 3 or 4 days ago because my eyes were just super dry, and I know that's not a sickness or anything, that's allergies. And those allergy pills knock it right out. That's one thing in a SHTF, guys. Horrid allergy medications, because man, I tell you what, that was brutal. And actually it knocked me out. Well, maybe I think it was the combination of the work, the yard work, and the allergy pill. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock. Normally I stay up, watch the 11 o'clock news, and then I'm out, but not that day. I hit the bed quick. But to make things comfortable in here, guys, I got to start working on those 12-volt fans and drilling some holes. That way, when I'm not here, it'll just shoot out that heat. Now wait a minute, we got an ant in here. Looks like a big ass ant too. I'm about to kill him. Hell no, that ain't happening. I do have that ant trap down here at the bottom of the floor, so we'll see. There we go. He's done. Put him in the garbage. One thing I do need to get is a garbage pail. I was thinking about getting one of those metal ones, maybe. Those ones are pretty good. The all galvanized with the galvanized lid. Maybe if I see a deal out there, I'll pick one up. Because I don't have anything for the tiny house right now. It's looking pretty redneck. I got just a garbage bag on the floor that I'm slowly filling up. So, alright. So that's it for today, guys. TV's wonderful. Solar's awesome. All the hard work paid off. Everybody was right to say put the 2 panels, or put all 4 up anyway. So they knew more than I did. But after testing, you learn. So you try 1, try 2, go on from there. So we'll see. And now I don't have to worry about wasting power. Only on the cold winter days, that's when the real issue is. Yeah, we're still in float. Ha! I can't believe that. Before it was draining my my TV down slowly, the battery down slowly. But now I don't have to worry about that since I doubled everything up. And I really can't wait for my big system to go into that back room. That's not going to happen though for a while, guys, unless YouTube magically repairs its issues with monetization and I start getting my original money back that I was getting. I think I was getting like $50 a month, and what that does, it doesn't sound like much, but that covers rent here, right? That covers my rent for a month here at the tiny house, which means any other money I get outside of the internet I can put towards doing stuff in the tiny house and not having to worry about paying rent every month, right? So hopefully things get better. I don't know. I got Pam as a Patreon member, which is awesome, so thanks Pam again. And hopefully we get more of you guys on board with that. You can do it for only as low as $1 a month, guys. So if 50 people pledge $1 a month, that pays my rent here, and then I can really get stuff going outside of internet costs to get, you know, to get this thing up and running. And I'm partially there. Like, if I didn't do this solar stuff this year, it would have been depressing not to have it, right? And I love it because there's no bills. There's no, absolutely zero bills here, guys, other than rent every month, which is 50 bucks. So you really can't beat that. Now, I don't have running water. I don't have a water supply here or anything like that, but I can bring that in. I have my water jug down here. When I used to shop at Walmart, I picked up a Great Value distilled water can. I like buying distilled water because they don't have fluoride in it, and they don't add fluoride in it, which is really good. 0 parts per million fluoride. This is a nice friggin' jug. I may have to go back to the dreaded Walmart to pick more of these jugs up like this, though, just as water storage containers. So I said I wouldn't go back. Why? I'm not gonna buy anything but water containers there, because that's really good water storage, and I'm gonna need these are good for transferring from maybe my parents' house here or other sources. If a SHTF happens, I run a paracord tightly around the handle. I remove the lid. I toss this guy with maybe a little weight, tie a little weight around the groove here with another piece of paracord, and that will drag this underwater to the river source where I can get water. Bring this back, filter it, boil it, and then I'm good to go. It's a lot of work, but at least you have some clean water and you're not going to be killing yourself. I gotta give you guys an update. I will be buying some more of those expensive water filters, the Pro Pure, because they get rid of the glyphosate and the fluoride, as the Berkey does not. But and the glyphosate, by the way, guys, is AKA Roundup. They don't. It's horrible that people just spray that stuff everywhere, and it gets into the water supply, and then you drink it, and everybody wonders why cancer is skyrocketing. And glyphosate with a combination of fluoride, that's even worse. So there you go. Yeah. So try to avoid that stuff if you guys can. When I do get some money, I will unfortunately have to go to Walmart to get some more of these canisters, which I do like. They're nice little containers. I'll buy some more distilled water, and then I can fill these up and use these to get my aquaponics started as well. So that'll be nice. But other than that, guys, I'm finally getting cooled down after the workout, and I'm going to be out of here. So I'm going to watch one more video, and we'll go from there. So we'll see you on the next one, guys.